What's up, YouTube, man? So this video, I might get a lot of slack for it, guys, but without further ado, man, I don't give a fuck. Women will always leave you, guys, and you have to be okay with that. As a man, you have to be okay with that. You have to understand that sometimes it's beyond your powers, right? It's beyond your power to keep a woman. You gotta let her go. You gotta let her go, guys. Sometimes, man, it ain't even your fault, right? You're probably watching my video right now, and let's say there's a girl that you really liked, a girl you really fuck with, a girl that you really wanted to keep in your life, or even a girlfriend, right? Who's breaking up with you right now, dumping you, leaving you, ghosting you. She just don't want anything to do with you anymore. She's cutting you off. You have to understand that it's beyond your power now to keep her, guys, and you have to understand that as a man, you have to be okay with certain situations like this. Things that are beyond my power, guys. I understand that, okay, there's nothing I can do to control this situation. So even if it's a girlfriend, let's say your girlfriend's leaving you, she's cheating on you, she's cutting you off, a girl you're talking to, this girl you really like, she's leaving you for another guy or for whatever reason, you have to understand that this is beyond your power, right? You can't control the situation. You can't keep blowing up her phone. You can't keep begging and pleading, right? Because she's already made up her mind, guys. Before women leave you, before women cut you off, guys, this is a decision that they already made. And they've already passed that situation. They've already passed that decision, guys, before actually making action. So if you're a guy in a relationship right now, a lot of dudes be wondering like, how did she lose interest in me like that and just move on? How is she able to just move on? Like the relationship just ended. How is she already moving on? She's so happy. She's excited. She's going out with her friends. She's having a good time. It's like she never loved me, right? It's like she never really liked me like that. It's like she doesn't even care. No, guys. She does care, guys. I'm telling you all straight up. She does care. She does fuck with you. But she's already sat down a couple months, a couple weeks way back before your ass even caught up to it. She's already thought about it like, okay, I gotta move on. I gotta leave this dude. I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta look forward to something new. I gotta look after myself. I gotta focus on myself. Oh, this dude, this new guy has been catching my eye. I gotta go see what up with him. My dude is not making enough. My dude has been, poor with his hygiene. He's gaining weight. I don't want any of this anymore. I'm telling you all straight up, this decision's already happened in her head, guys. Months before she even carries her body out of the relationship. Even when my last ex girlfriend, guys, I remember like when we broke up, and I was like, damn, like how is she like she it's like she ain't even feeling it, like she don't even care like that. And I know this girl really loved me, but I couldn't get my head straight at the time because I was like 20, 21, 22. So I was so inexperienced, right? And I was like, how is she capable of just moving on like that? But this is when I started to understand that prior to us breaking up, guys, my ex-girlfriend would cry a couple times on the phone. She's like, oh, I could tell she was losing interest, right? But then she would be crying on the FaceTime calls and whatnot. And I would be sitting there like a dumbass thinking like, if you're losing interest in me, why are you crying? I knew it's a form of manipulation too, guys. But this is how women move on, guys. This is how women move on. This is why when they cut you off, when they leave you guys, you be wondering like, did this girl even ever like me? Did she ever care about me like that? Or was she just there for the fun of it, for the trip? No, guys. These girls might have found you very high interest. They might have, found you very attractive, had high interest in you, man. But women process things differently from us. See, us guys, when we get out of like a situation like that where we break up, guys, we start feeling the pain at that very moment. We start feeling the pain when the breakup happens. But women already process the pain before they actually take themselves out of the relationship, if that makes sense, right? And a lot of young dudes watching this will not understand. This is why I try to let guys understand that, understanding women, man, is not something that just, you just open a book or watch a video and you just fully understand. A lot of these things I say, guys, is based off experience, right? When you start dating a lot of women and you start seeing the real truth of female nature, guys, you start to understand slowly. You start to understand what this videos really mean. So you might be a guy right now watching my video who's like 18, 19, 20. You know, and you be like, I don't understand what he's saying. Like, it might not really be clear to you like that. But a lot of dudes who have been all the way up to 30 and even way past 30, guys, they can relate to this, man. I'm telling y'all, when women leave you, they've already made this decision. They've already felt the pain before they actually carry their bodies physically. That's when you start feeling the pain, guys. But I want to tell you guys that, like I said in the title, man, women will always leave you. Now, when I say we always leave you guys, yes, there's outliers. Of course, there's outliers. I know your granddad and your grandmom have been together since fucking 1920s. Yes, I know that. Same thing with my grandparents too. But in this modern age and generation we're living, guys, you have to understand that there's always a possibility that this woman is gonna leave you. That girl that's showing you her interest right now, that girl that's blowing up your phone, that girl you're having all types of conversations with, that girl who's sending you flowers, chocolates, massaging your neck, getting ready whenever you tell her to get ready, going out with you, respectful, feminine girl, guys. You have to understand there's a time. Now I'm not wishing bad on your relationship, but you always have to keep this at the back of your mind that there's a high chance that this girl might leave me someday, and I have to be ready for it, and I have to be okay with it, because a lot of guys don't deal well with women moving on, right? I notice a lot of guys. I know we act tough and whatnot, but a lot of guys don't do well with women moving on, right? That can really like change their mood, change their entire world. That can flip their entire world upside down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys start, getting into depression mode, lonely mode. I understand that. We all have emotions, guys. But when you meet a woman, guys, and this is the strategy I've always had. Whenever I meet a girl, let's say I meet a girl today, guys, and we're having a good time, we're laughing, we're joking, we're getting intimate. You know what I'm saying? And everything's just so beautiful. It's like you in heaven. At the back of my mind, I always think about her leaving, right? And I know it's not like I want her to leave. It's not like I'm wishing or I'm praying for her to leave me, but I'm just telling myself, I'm just reminding myself, don't get caught up with these emotions. Don't get caught up with the feeling right now. What you're experiencing, whatever it is you're experiencing right now, because things can change like this. Things can change in seconds, guys. That is what I've understood dealing with women, right? A woman can love you tonight. She can be head over heels for you tonight, guys. Wake up tomorrow morning and be hitting on you like a motherfucker, guys. You have to be okay with that. You're gonna be wondering, like, damn, this is the same girl who was all up on me last night, and today, I don't even know what happened. She's just not in the mood to talk to me. She's not showing interest. You have to understand that from the first couple interactions you have with a woman, guys. Always understand. I don't care if this girl is showing you the best energy. She's showing high interest in you, man. Keep it at the back of your medulla oblongata, guys, which is your brain for you guys who don't, do study science or whatever. Keep that at the back of your mind that this girl might leave me. There's a high chance she might walk away from me. It could be for whatever reason. For a guy who's better than me, a guy who is richer than me, a guy who has more status than me. And I have to be okay with that because it's not in my power anymore. I can't control it, right? I can't control it. There's nothing I can do about it. But you have to hold this mindset, guys. It's helped me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This is what has helped me with a lot with women. So when women, pull up with some type of BS, or let's say this one girl I've been having a good time with goes ghost, or she leaves me for another dude, for hypergamy kicks in, or whatever reason, man. This helps me, this helps me mentally because I already had it a couple interactions ago, or a couple days, a couple months, or whatever. That there might be a day where this girl might lose interest. There might be a day that this girl might walk away from me, and I have to be stoic. I have to control my emotions. I have to move on and keep living my life and improving my life because it's past my power. I can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? When you have this mentality, man, you're more at peace. You start to be more at peace, guys. And peace is valuable, man, especially in a man's life. What we care about the most as we get older, guys, is peace and a peaceful woman, guys. You do not want to be dealing with all this, ratchet women and all this stubborn women, all this feminist women, masculine women. We want a peaceful woman. You know what I'm saying? So when you have this mentality, man, like I said, this helps you keep your mind at peace, guys. So when a woman finally walks away from you, you don't even feel it like that, guys. All right, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment section. And I'm see you all in the next video. All right, guys, love your boys. Easy.